Other estimates that have been out there have the loss ratio or the loss spread at $1 billion or substantially smaller. And one of the things that I did with Senator Warren, one of the rare acts of bipartisanship on the banking committee, is that we sent your office a letter trying to sort of better understand what estimates and what data points went into the least cost analysis that you use to give or to ensure that JP Morgan was allowed to buy First Republic Bank. Now, Chair Gruenberg, what was the FDIC's loss estimate for First Republic's single-family residential portfolio? Do you remember that?
Not offhand, Senator,
Okay.
but I'd be glad to follow up with you.
So happy to jog your memory. So FDIC staff turned over information that suggested your estimate for the single-family residential portfolio of First Republic, the loss there was $30.3 billion, obviously a massive amount of money. Now, based on information that my staff has uncovered, sometimes with cooperation of the FDIC and sometimes, Chair Gruenberg, with the absence or the opposite of cooperation from the FDIC, we think there's a good amount of evidence that the actual loss in First Republic's single-family residential unit was closer to $11 or $12 billion. In fact, a number of the regional banks who made purchase inquiries for First Republic thought it was closer to $11 or $12 billion. So if you, on the one hand, think that the loss in that one portfolio was $30 billion, and the actual answer was more like $11 or $12 billion, would that lead to a significant difference in how you evaluate the least cost test?
It might, Senator. I don't know offhand the basis for the two estimates. Would obviously have to evaluate that.
So one thing I just want to sort of drill down on is your estimate for the loss from liquidation was $16.2 billion, and the JP Morgan acquisition was $13.6 billion. Now that's a difference of less than $3 billion. But if you assume that the loss in the residential portfolio was $11 billion or even $15 billion instead of $30 billion, the least cost test would have led you to liquidation. And here's the thing that I worry most about. So, Chair Gruenberg, why haven't you responded? Why hasn't the FDIC, why hasn't your staff responded to so many of the inquiries that we've made? Some of the information that I just read back to you is based on conversations with your staff.